Hey there, it's me, Kathy. I felt like playing today, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, when I worked at markets, we had hot specials daily, and one of my favorite, most popular ones was buffalo chicken mac and cheese. As you know, that I was kind of famous for my mac and cheese. They used to call it crack and cheese. And so I used to take that and layer it with buffalo chicken. Breaded chicken works best because then it doesn't leach into the macaroni and cheese and cause curdling and stuff. So that's what we're gonna make today. And being that it's football season, it seems appropriate. So let's go. Our macaroni and cheese starts with some butter and some elbow macaroni that I have cooked according to package directions, and put a little butter on that too to keep it from sticking together. As you can see, it's nicely loose. Our butter is heating up nicely over medium heat. And at this point, we're gonna add some salt and pepper. And I like just a little bit of cayenne pepper. Not enough to make it spicy, because we're already gonna make it spicy with the buffalo edition. But just to give it a little something, something, something. Next thing we're gonna do is sprinkle in a little all-purpose flour to make it stable. And stir till it forms a nice loose roux. It's going to get thickened up by cheese, so you don't really need that, but this really keeps it from curdling and separating. I learned that along the way. Next thing we're going to do is stir in a couple to 3 cups of milk. You can use all kinds of milk with this. You can use cream, you can use whole milk, you can use 2%, which is what just went in there. I've actually used skim milk when I worked in markets and we were trying to save things. I used to use whatever we had on hand. And we're going to stir this till it starts to be blended together. I should have done it first, because when you put the cheese in, it gets splashy. This is 1 pound total of American cheese mixed with some cheese that I found called buffalo wing cheese. There it is. And it's pretty spicy, so I didn't use a whole lot. So we're going to add that in. I've lowered the heat down a little bit, and we're going to continue to stir this until the cheese is fully melted. And then it's time for our macaroni. While our sauce gets melty, here is some popcorn chicken that I had. I had it in the freezer from when the kids were here. And so that's when I dug that out. I'm gonna use it now. We're gonna cook it up in the air fryer. So the first thing we're gonna do is spray our air fryer, not in the face, with some non-stick cooking spray. Dump in our popcorn chicken, spread it around into a single layer, and I'm going to go 350 for about 3 minutes on this one. We want those cooked and crispy. Our cheese sauce is almost ready, and what I'm going to do now is flip over these guys. It's going to take a while. Sprayed them again, and now they're going back in for about 2 more minutes. And our cheese sauce has reached a beautiful creamy texture. And we can now remove it from the heat and add in our noodles, elbows. Okay, the elbows are in. We're gonna stir them around. See how soupy that is? That is perfect consistency, because those noodles that I undercooked just a little bit are gonna absorb all that cheesy sauce. Okay, our popcorn chicken is done. It's crispy and it's crunchy. And now we're gonna toss it with some buffalo sauce. I've transferred our popcorn chicken to a bowl. And I have never used the already made wing sauce, but I got some. And that's what we're gonna use. Ordinarily, I used to make my own by putting some butter in with just a regular Frank's Red Hot sauce. We are going to plop these all over the kitchen, coat them up, and there they are. And now we're going to build our buffalo chicken mac and cheese. Okay, let's put this thing together. We're gonna spray a baking dish with some pan so we don't get sticky macaroni and cheese. And the way I like to build this is to scoop some of this loveliness into the bottom. That buffalo wing cheese is hot. And speaking of buffalo, now we're going to put down our buffalo chicken. Into a nice even layer. Press it down in a little bit. And here comes the rest of our mac and cheese. You want to make sure you get all that sauce. This is going to be high up, so I'm going to press this in. I'm going to put a baking dish under this so don't leak. Before we bake this, we're going to crush up some Ritz crackers. You know what else would really work well with this if you like things really spicy are smashed up Flamin' Hot Cheetos on top of this. We're going to crush them up good. Our crackers are crushed up nicely. And now we're going to add just a little bit of that buffalo wing sauce. And toss them up and coat them up. Now we're going to put on our buffalo cracker topping. Alrighty then, our buffalo wing macaroni and cheese is ready to go in the oven. It's going to go in for about 20 minutes, and let's see what it looks like when it comes out. Our buffalo chicken mac and cheese is out of the oven. Let's see if we can go around a close-up. That's what it looks like. I can't really show you the inside. Well, there's some chicken. You can see the remnants. It didn't drip out of the pan as much as I thought it might, but we did have a little spillage. And in just a few minutes, we're going to serve it and eat it up. Oh, Kelly's saying, I like buffalo macaroni and cheese. Anyway, here it is. You can see our little pieces of chicken in there, our nice crispy crumb topping, and our buffalo wing cheese, macaroni and cheese, which is a little too spicy for me. I'm gonna have to be giving this stuff away, but y'all are gonna love it. All of you that like buffalo stuff, and it's gonna be really tasty and really delicious. Make it on Sunday for football. And even though I said this was too spicy for me, I wanted to show you a nice bite. Whoops, piece fell out. We got our chicken, we got our mac, we got our crumbs, and it's gonna be really good. And I hope you like it. We're losing it, all of it. We'll see you again soon.